Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will explain one mini project on JavaScript. Actually now I am explaining what is the project about. Actually the project is when users will give input for first name and last name, and actually when users will clicking on the button submit, then here will be one message. The message will name and then welcome to Educators Academy. For making this project, I used three different files. They are index.html, style.css, and at last script.js. Now I am explaining the index file. Actually, index is the HTML file for normally for the text box, button, label, etc. But here I did not use the label. Here I used two text boxes and one button. These are between one div, and here is another div which is invisible right now. Actually, when users will click on the button submit, then the invisible div will appear and show one message. It is about the index file, but here also I used the id for different things for first name, last name, and submit for accessing from the script file. Now I am moving to the CSS file. CSS is for just designing and styling the HTML file for coloring, background color, design of the text box, design of the button, etc. Now the another part is the script.js, which is very interesting and vital part of the project because it is the main logical part of the project. All logic is between the script.js file. Now I am explaining the script file. Actually, between the script file, I used two different functions. One is for checking the input value is alphabet or not, and the other function is used for concatenate the input. Here input is first name and last name with the message welcome to Educators Academy. For this reason, I used two different functions between the script file, and here I access all the elements of the HTML file by the ID of the elements. For example, here ID for first name is first name, ID for last name is last name. In this way, I accessing all the elements of HTML between the script for my logical uses. Let's move to the project part. Now I will explain the project actually what is happening on different input. Let's explain me. Here one message is enter your name, and then here are two text boxes. These are first name and last name. But users normally can give wrong input. At first, when users will give blank input in both the boxes, that means both in first name and last name. Actually, what will happen then? Let's see what will happen then. Now I am clicking on the button submit. Here we are seeing one message between the another div just below the submit button. The message is enter first and last name because both first name and last name I leave by giving nothing. For this reason, this message appears and shows enter first and last name. Let's move to the different part. Here I used many validation for checking different validations. let's move the validations one by one. When user will give first name in wrong form, that means it is the combination of numbers and special characters, just like this. And when users just click on the submit, then what will happen? Let's see. Here the message shows invalid first name, use letters only, because we know name should consist only letters, and here I gave only the combination of numbers and special characters, which is not possible. For this reason, the message shows invalid first name, use letters only. Similarly, I will check it for last name. Now I am giving the first name as blank, and now I will give the last name in the same way. That means just like this. And let's see what will happen after clicking on the button submit. Now I am clicking on the button submit, and let's see what will happen actually. Usually it shows one message invalid last name, use letters only, because we know that in last name there should be only letters, not numbers or special characters. For this reason, this message appears and shows invalid last name, use letters only. Now I am moving to another validation. When you just give first name in correct way, that means Rahul, and don't give the last name, and then when users will click on the button submit, then the message is please enter last name, because the first name is correct, because it consists only letters. There is no special characters, there is no numbers. For this reason, the first name is in correct form, and but here the last name is blank. I did not give anything in last name. For this reason, the message shows please enter last name. Let's move to the another validation. When users will not give anything in first name, that means it is totally blank, and in last name users will give in right form, that means just like in this way. Actually it is in right form, and when users will click on the button submit, what will happen? Actually we will see. Let's see the message actually what is happening. It shows please enter first name, because here usually I gave the last name in correct form, because here is no numbers, here is no special characters, here is totally combination of letters. For this reason, it is okay, and that's why the message shows please enter first name, because actually I did not give anything in first name, and that's why this shows the message please enter first name. And when I am giving the first name in correct way, that means I am giving Rahul. It is totally in correct form, because it is the combination of only letters. There is neither letters, there is neither numbers, neither special characters. It is only the combination of letters. For this reason, the first name is okay. And when I am giving last name in wrong way, that means it will be the combination of the special characters and numbers. That is like this. Now I am giving the input in wrong way, just like this. And what will happen? Normally it will show one error message. Let's see what is the error message. Now I am clicking the button submit. Here shows invalid last name, use letters only, because here I am giving the first name in the right way, because the first name consists only letters. There is no special characters, there is no numbers. For this reason, the first name is okay, but the last name it is not okay, because It is the combination of special characters and numbers, which is not possible because we know first name and last name is only the combination of letters, and that's why it shows the message invalid last name use letters only. It's okay. Now I am moving the similar manner where the first name will be in wrong way and the last name will in correct way. That means the first name will the combination of the special characters and the last name will be in right way. That means like this. It is totally okay for the last name. Now when I am clicking the button submit, then what is happening? We are seeing that it shows one message invalid first name use letters only because the last name is totally okay because it is the combination of letters, but for the first name we are seeing that it is the combination of special characters and numbers. It is not in the right way because it is not possible for first name. That's why it shows the message invalid first name use letters only. Let's move to the another validation. When users will give wrong input for first and last name both, just like this. And for last name in same manner. Let's see what will happen. After clicking, there will be one message. Let's see what will the message. It shows invalid first and last name use letters only. Because here we are seeing that for first name and last name, there is no correct way because both first name and last name consists the combination of special characters and numbers, which is not possible. It should only letters, and that's why it shows the message invalid first and last name use letters only. But at last, I will I will show in the right way, and it is the last validation. When users will give first name in right way, that means it will consist only letters, and last name also in right way. That means it will also consist in right way. Now we are seeing that both first name and last name in right way because there are no special characters, no numbers. There are only letters for first name as well as for second name, and that's why both are in correct form. Now I will click on the button submit, and then we will see actually what is happening. Let's see actually what is happening. Here we are seeing one message. Rahul Jana, welcome to Webscripters Academy. It is the right message because both the inputs are in right way. Here actually I concatenate the message welcome to Webscripters Academy with the first name and last name. That's why it shows Rahul Jana, welcome to Webscripters Academy. It is appears from a div which is initially invisible. And finally, the message is Rahul Jana, welcome to Webscripters Academy. That is the total explanation for the mini project of JavaScript. Thanks for watching.